Everyone, and welcome to the Neville Richards Premier League review of round 3. Matthew Milne, welcome aboard.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm actually really well. I'm not sure that we can say the same of you, because once the high-flying tipster, the know-all of everything going on around the golf club, you've become a bit of a weight for others to carry around.
I could have taken over the curse.
You have. Not could have. You have.
Yes.
You've got it.
Yeah, I'm no good. No good as a tipster at all.
Firstly, just to prove all this stuff, congratulations to Dale Pollock and Eileen McKenzie for winning their respective knockout championships.
Congratulations to both of them. Fantastic effort. Tough conditions on Sunday. It was windy. It was cold. Wasn't really any rain, but Dale, he played it down, but secretly he desired the win.
Oh,
he wants to be known as the big kahuna of the club.
But he's carried your weight of abuse.
I know. I did say to Paul he won't be able to go to Italy. They'll lock him out of the town there. And a great win by Eileen McKenzie. A really tough game against Jackie.
Well, and you put the hard word on Jackie Rowe too.
I did. So, I was confident in Jackie, but obviously Sunday afternoon, where she's probably normally at home with a wine watching the footy, but no, she went down one down on the 18th. So tight game, but congratulations to all 4 finalists.
Yeah, well played. It was a great afternoon. Thanks to all involved in organising it. Now that, Matty, brings us, the kiss of death thing hasn't finished here for you, because we're going to have a look at our first game in review this week. It's they're my team.
They're my Tornadoes.
No,
seriously.
You tried to jump on them and you've spoiled them. The Tornadoes played the Otters with your
ample frame.
Ample frame.
Have you been noticed? I've been doing some bench presses.
Let's go with ample frame. And the weight just crushed the Tornadoes, and they were no good.
I know. Jilly, all the stuff I'd done, talked them up, and then she messages me and says, "Get off our team." Like, seriously, I try to be supportive, but anyway, it's been a fantastic turn up on Saturday, Mark.
Hang on.
What?
Speaking of turn ups, you've cut short Jilly's holiday. She's answered your SOS, and she's come back early from Europe just to help you out.
She's a good girl, isn't she? She's a good girl. So I have booked my flights, booked them Friday night. I did say to Josh, bad luck, just deal with it. I'm out. So I will be jumping on the plane. I think I'm getting picked up at 4:30 a.m.
Wow.
I'll have the stubbies ready for Jen on the way up in the car there for our flight. So, yes, very appreciative of all the help. Thank you to Malsey, Flanders. They offered their services. Even Flea offered. Mum and Dad, I've got a few there that I can call on. So, yes, it should be a good day. But no, anyway, Saturday, Mark, we only had 4 players missing.
That's good.
But we did have 10 or 12 fill-in players. So, Feed Me Bellarine will be very appreciative of that. Just for those who have organised a fill-in, $20 cash to me, drop it into the pro shop. And if your player did score another 20, Adam Shawcross wasn't too happy with mine. He wanted to know if he still had to pay 20 for Matt Salter, who filled in for him, who only had 29. Ooh. So I said, yeah, mate, you hand over your cash. But, drop that in if you can. That'd be fantastic. The scoring was hot early on Saturday. Like, a lot of early scores come in well into the 38s, 39s and that. But PM players, not sure. Was it the conditions, the pressure to perform? I'm not 100% sure. But we've now only got 1 undefeated team left and 3 teams that have failed to register a win so far.
Well, let's get on to these Tornadoes. That's the first match we want to look at. Jill's going to have to come back and do a bit of a rescue mission.
Yes, the Otters, they were fantastic, 159. Low-scoring game again. Defeated the Tornadoes, 151. Tornadoes had 7 players. Otters had 8. For the Otters, Tony Havers, 34. Murray Wiley, 33. Johnny Leading, 32. Jeff Young, 31. And Craig Connolly, 29. While the Tornadoes had fill-in player Stewie Anderson with 34. Joy Francis cost Jill another 20. She had 32. Barry Doyle, 30. And then Bobby Gibbs, 28. And Jeff Daniel called it.
You did.
I did call that one. And he noted it too in the video. He said, I'm no good today. You put the Moz. But, another game where there was no one scored 36. The best was 34. AM was evenly poised with the Otters, Havis, Young and Connolly, slightly shading Stewie, Bobby Gibbs and Jeff Daniel. But for the Tornadoes, best in the afternoon was Joy Francis's 32 and Barry Doyle's 30. But after Murray and Leading come in, that was enough to secure victory. Second victory of the year, while the Tornadoes slipped out of the top 5 on percentage mark.
Crushed by your ample.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Jill. Please don't hold it against me.
Do you reckon Bob Gibbs is a bit sort of still celebrating after the Cats and the Blues?
I mentioned it to him Saturday morning. Last year and early this year, he said, I don't watch footy anymore. Don't watch it, not interested. Then I mentioned it Saturday morning and he said, mate, I got up at 5 a.m. and watched the replay again before coming to golf. So he was up and about.
Wow.
But then we can sort of work into maybe our not so good mark.
Yes, well, Matty, this has been the subject of a lot of conjecture about what we're going to do in this space. We have had the Rickometer, we have had the Jamesy. It's time to move on to another, famous or infamous player within our league. It was pretty close, but we have made a decision. We're going to launch it today. Some spectacular new Dale Pollock graphics coming up. Let's just run down the contenders, and I'll do these in reverse order. Number 5 was Lee McMurrich.
He won't be happy with that either.
No, he won't be happy.
No, I'm just expecting the messages and the voicemails when he views the video.
But he's safe. He's safe.
Yeah.
Toby Primetime was a genuine contender for a while, but he has lifted a bit in the last couple of weeks. Number 3 he's with a bullet. He's a couple more weeks, it might have been him, but Snags Finnemore.
I think maybe the imagery of that may have cost us a bit there, so we had to sort of bypass that one. But yeah, Snags was a highly suggested one.
A language warning associated with Peter O'Neill at number 2. He's been giving it to me out on the course.
Hasn't he been shit house this year? He's been shocking for a Drayton medalist, and I've got more to say on him in the preview as well for next week. Which
I'm going to leave it to you to announce the new Jamesy, so to speak.
Well, we had talked about how we do this, and I think we've probably got a good idea of who it's going to be. There was one suggestion of it being called the shit herd. But same thing, imagery's not fantastic there. So we're going to go with something which we all love. Yeah. And it is an award, or it's a moniker of endearment, because we all do love a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
So with a bit of slow cooked beef in there, a bit of potato on top. So yeah, so we've got the shepherd's pie is going to be the worst performed of the week, or the 25 and unders.
Nice. So who's got the first pies?
For the Otters, Ray Lineker, 25. He even mentioned Saturday how bad he's been going, and he was going to improve on his 27s, but 25 for him. And then we've got Judy Said gets pie number 2. She only had 21.
Oh, Judy.
While for the Tornadoes, fill-in player Peter Bird. Birdie filled in for the Birdman, Brack Shawcross. Yeah. Bracks have been going great, but Birdie had 23. And then Mr. Fitness, Joel Ness, had 20. And you played with Joel on Saturday.
I did. I'll tell you why he's so fit. This is special insight. I've done some investigative research here. Check this shot out. He walks the second most kilometres of anyone in the Portarlington Golf Club per round. There's one other coming up in a second.
I could pick it too.
I've never seen balls fly around so much from Joel. So it was a well-deserved pie. He knows it's coming. He didn't know it was a pie, but he knows it's coming.
He wouldn't. I was going to say he doesn't want a sausage roll, actually. But yes, the shepherd's pie for those players.
Now, do we want to talk about the meeting? No, actually, we'll hold on till we get to the other man's match. We'll see a meeting of the minds out on the course as a result of that Joel Ness shot. But for now, Matty, let's push on to the second match we want to look at. And this was the Crusaders who got absolutely pummeled by the Hookers.
Yes. Hookers, 173, defeated the Crusaders, 157.
Wow.
Hookers only had the 7 players. The Crusaders had the full 8. With that 173, the Hookers win our Callaway golf balls for the best score of the week. For our Hookers, the big hummocker, Sean Ward, 39.
Wow.
The longest surname in the club, Blennerhassett, he had 39 as well. Dennis Wood, 35, Dale Pollock, 32, and Lynn Kirby, 28. While the Crusaders' best score was David Milnes, 34. The Frenchman, Matthew Mallet, had 33. Rob Moorcroft, 32, and then Justin McGrath and Fiona Newman's 29. But it was an absolute smashing by the Hookers over the top of the ladder, Crusaders. It was all done by the AM players with, as I said, the big harmocker, Wardy, and Jacob with 39. With that, Wardy wins the Travis Matthews shirt again for the highest scoring player. And do you realise that's the third time he's won it so far in the competition's history? I think probably the most of any player so far in that. But we had a four-way count back for that award there, and there was obviously Jacob was in it, also Kenny Latta and Tickle My Doodah.
Wow.
He lost on a count back for that, but it was all about the Hookers. Crusaders were led by Malesy. Robbie Moorcroft filled in for Barry Marbles, but the Crusaders couldn't get it done at all. We'll go into the Shepherd's Pies in a minute because I have got one here noted of one who was absolutely putrid on Saturday. Still hungover apparently when he teed off, but we're actually lucky it wasn't a bigger percentage booster for the Hookers. Blennerhassett shot even par on the front nine, had 9 pars in a row.
Nice.
For 24 points. I did send a text message out to the group to just say, Jacob, you're going to get to the octagon soon in the triangle. Then when I sent the text, he had 1 point on 13, 16 and 17, 15 points on the back nine.
Ooh, so he's had 39 and you're giving it to him.
Yeah, like he just choked his guts up. But yeah, so we can go to the Shepherd's Pies, Hazy.
Before we do, we want to have a look. I know that you're keen to get to the pies, but we want to have a look at some of the magic that Sean Ward brings to this arrangement. We had time to catch up with him for a little interview out on the course.
I'm going to fuck this good, that's for sure.
Wardy, out here on the 9th, you're obviously playing the 10th, you wouldn't be on your own fairway. Is it true that you cover more kilometres than anyone else at the Portarlington Golf Club?
Oh, 100%. Play every fairway once, just not in the order you should be.
Yes, that is wide, isn't it?
That's very, very wide. But then he comes up with this magic.
It's pretty good, Wardy. That's not bad, mate.
I guess shows you why he's had 39.
Yeah.
So he's left and right, like, I don't know.
So for all you golfers out there, if you do find a golf ball with the imprint of Harmocker on it, that's Sean Ward's.
You've probably a chance to
just
find
return it. Just return it back to him. That's who it goes to.
So this next photo here, which will just flash up, this is a meeting of the golfing, I don't know, nomads, gypsies. This is Wardy playing the 11th and Joel Nest playing the 10th, meeting on the 9th.
I was going to say that is the 9th fairway, isn't it?
This is extraordinary work.
Maybe that's the good angle to the greens.
To both
maybe.
holes?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Extraordinary. It's hard to believe one had 20 and one had 39, but there you go.
Yeah. But when you hit it so long, you can be wide because you've only got wedges in. So.
This is true.
Yes, we go to our Shepherd's Pie. For the Hookers, Andrew Whitson, 25.
Ooh.
Cliffy McCorkle, 24. For the Crusaders, we've got a fill-in player.
Oh.
Now, this person decided to come in on Saturday dressed in very bright clothing because he wanted to emulate
Have a go at that.
Lee McMuffin.
Have a go at that.
Have a look what he's wearing. So, Frano, if you're going to wear that shit, you need to have some game to actually pull it off. And you obviously don't because you only had 23. Johnny Crossett knew he was going to cop it today as well. Mm-hmm. So he had a measly 22. And then this gentleman seems to play well on Tuesdays. Don't know the difference of Tuesday and Saturday, but Paul Sinnott, he had 21 points.
Wow.
Reckons he was still hungover from Friday night when he turned up. He reckons he got better on the back nine, but it wasn't much better because he only had 21. So they were the ones who were rubbish on the weekend.
Wow. There's some quite the scores there. Let's have a look, Matty, at the next game. It was the thriller of the weekend. It was the Pirates and the Goblins. I won't say it was a quality affair, but it was a tight one.
Low scoring. 155 to the Pirates. They defeated the hapless, unlucky Goblins 154.
Oof.
1 point margin. Both teams had 8 players. For the Pirates, 32 points was the highest score there.
Must have been quality.
Yeah, you were one of them, actually.
Ah.
Could have been 33 if you got that putt this far on the 15th, but that's another story. But Mr. Hayes had 32, Rodwell 32, Jen Edmondson 32, Peter Hogan 30, and Matt Salter 29. Shawcross has paid 40 because it's a counted score. Suck shit. For the Goblins, Mark Wilkins had 35, Damien Smith 32, Jeff Evans 32. The diminutive 1 foot man, Lachlan, had 28, and then on 27 was... I'm not going to call him his other nickname. Cute as a button, Hutton. Tim Crawford and Doreen Ivers, 27. But how stiff are the Goblins? Lowest scoring match that could have gone either way. Not one player could play to the handicap. And isn't it interesting that old 15 clubs Wilkins with 35 was actually the best score by 3 points than anyone else, and they still lost.
That is amazing.
AM's favoured the Goblins with Wilkins, Smith and Evans having yourself, Hogan and Solder covered. Best of the PM Pirates was Genos and Rodwell. Jen, you are lucky that that putt you missed from 2 inches didn't come back to haunt you. But, yeah, then Lockie Crawford wasn't enough, went down by 1. It's funny. Lachlan, and I quote, saw more sand than the Lawrence of Arabia and had more shots in a bunker than Hitler. The Goblins, how did they fail? Damo Smith, wiped 16. Doreen Ivers, wiped 2 and 3. Hutto, wiped his second last hole. Lachlan, wiped 6, 15, 17.
Oh.
Wilco, 1 point on 18. Jeff, big strong man, beautiful man, Evans.
He's awake again too.
Wiped 2, 6 and 14.
How can he wipe 6? He hits it. You'd be hitting a pitching wedge.
Exactly. But it's funny, I was watching the scores as they come in and making calculations, and as it was, there was 1 player left on the course for the Goblins, and it was Tim Crawford.
Oh.
Sorry, Tim, I'm going to have to go here with this. You come in and said that you were looking for improvement Saturday, and, well, what do we say? Started on the 10th, had 16 on his first 9, travelling okay.
Okay, yep.
Then the brakes started to hit. Not sure if it was Paul Sinnott breathing on him or because he was playing atrociously, but wore him down. But Tim wiped 1 and 2 and 5.
Oh, yes.
But then birdied 6 for 4 points to get to 24.
Back.
With 3 holes to go. Then he went back to putridness. 1 point on 7, wiped 8.
Oh.
And then I was watching 9th tees there, and he needed a birdie to force a tie and could only manage a par for 2 points. And then the Goblins go down by 1.
Wow.
The Shepherd's Pies for the Pirates. 25s for John Rowe and David Newman.
Wow.
Rim O'Keefe, 24.
Oh, no.
No, last week I mentioned how he pulled out a couple of times because he would have been on the shitter. He was. Well, he was stuck to the bowl.
We'll check back on this later, but we're going to have in our preview show for this later this week some fantastic footage of Cam O'Keefe trying to better himself.
This is why he's playing all poorly, isn't it, maybe?
Well, maybe. It might be trying to better himself. We'll check it out. That's in the preview show.
So that'll come out Thursday, so make sure you tune in for that. It's quite good content.
Amazing stuff.
And for the Goblins, there was only the one of them, and he would eat lots of pies, and that's Noel Pike.
Cop that, Pikey. All right, Matty, let's move on. The 4th match we want over.
We're only up to the 4th.
We're only up to the 4th. I know. Who would have known? This is the big match between the Bullies and the upstart Grizzlies.
Yes, and this was a smashing. The Grizzlies 169 defeated the Bullies 149.
Oh.
Bullies had 8 players. Grizzlies had 7. For the Grizzlies, Ken Latta 39. The Flange had 33 alongside Belitho and Chris Dodds, while 31s were Ross Gibb and the moral Jeffrey.
Yeah.
The Bullies, best they could come up with was Andreas, 32, best for his team. Boxhead Madden, 30. And then Steve Smith, Richie Howes and Pete Fielding were on 29s. But with a score of 149, Bullies are eliminated from Survivor.
The all-powerful Bullies gone.
Yeah. AM Grizzlies of Flanders, Belitho, Dodds, did it for them. Had the Bullies, their AMs of Belker, Smith and Fielding. When Ladder, who was first out in the afternoon, came in with his 39, that put the Bullies to the sword and it was all over. I reckon that's Ken's best score in 5 years of Premier League.
Is it really?
And he come up at the right time to do that. Best of the Bullies in the afternoon was Boxhead with 30 and Richie House 29. With the loss, the Bullies have dropped to the bottom of the ladder.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. Grizzlies have roared into second place now, and we only had one pie in this one.
Who was that?
25 points.
Oh, no.
Mrs. Scuba Hub.
Oh, no.
25.
Oh, no. We'll let that one through to the keeper.
Yeah. Get one past Wendy.
All right, Matt, the next match we want to check out is the Peakers and the Pandas. On paper, this looked like a real cracker, but it was a bit of a fizzler in there.
Yes, it was at 9-point margin. The Pandas 162 defeated the Peakers 153. Peakers had 8. Pandas had 7. You notice that the teams that have had 7 players have won this week or on Saturday? For the Pandas, Tickle My Doodah Wilson, 39.
That's extraordinary.
Johnny Dixon, 33. More to come on you. Wayne Cookfield in, he had 31. The Shepherd's Pie had 30.
Wow. It's too late, Lloyd. It's too late.
He had 30, and then McMuffin Leroy had 29. While for the Peakers, the best for them was Ando Wooten on 33, Billy Adams 31, Ravioli 30, and Bagman O'Neill had 30 as well, and Nipper Dodds 29. But the Pandas got it done at last, even without Yvette Pollock. Wasn't she ordinary, though?
You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
Did you see her scorecard early on?
No, I did not.
I reckon she was like 3 points after 6 holes.
Ooh.
She rallied a bit late, but she was shocking. But the Pandas jumped out of the blocks with Tickle, setting the standard, and then the fill-ins of Wayne Cook and Johnny Dixon. More, as I said, on him shortly. But Ando, Billy Adams, Nipper were the best for the Peakers. Best in Peakers in the afternoon was Ravioli and O'Neill, and they couldn't bridge the gap, while Shepherd hit the scoring sheet for a change with his 30. 2 things of note for the Pandas, a pressure amongst the team. Yvette, as I said, she started wipe, 3.
Wow, consistent.
3 points after 4 holes. Reckon Drayton Medal thoughts might have been in her head.
Oh,
I reckon she was counting her chickens.
oh.
Yep, big time.
Oh, Yvette, I really want to defend you, but...
Well, that's what Dale told us. But Johnny Dixon, I did have a phone call from another Panda player about his deplorable finish to his round. 19 points on the first 9. Then he got to the first tee, his 10th hole, and he goes 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point.
Oh.
Sits 29 points after 13.
Wow,
Then 32 after 15.
he's flying.
And then goes wipe, 1 to finish on 33. And the phone call or message was really about this better not cost us victory because there will be shit happening amongst the Pandas if it does. But,
Really?
yeah, so thanks for that tickle, for that message. And we only had the 2 Shepherd's pies in this one.
Yes.
It's going to be some good pies in the Rowe household because Jackie had 25. So there might be a little Shepherd's pie and maybe a little satay chicken pie or something for them. And then Johnny White, he'd love a pie too. He had 25 while the Pandas didn't have any.
No pies.
No Panda
I
pies.
noticed that Snags was just unavailable. That's a pie gone begging.
Wasn't some of them filthy on him too? Gone to Bali and, yeah, didn't come.
Didn't arrange a
No,
replacement.
filling. So
Extraordinary.
Anyway, you can always redeem yourself this week, Snags.
All right. The last match we want to review, Matty, is it's the Simpson Street Scorpions, who have been on fire, but they came up against the 20-acre Warriors.
Yes, they had their golf clubs handed to them on Saturday. Warriors 162 defeated the Scorpions 155. Both teams had 8 players. Isn't this interesting? For the Warriors, best score in the team was 33.
That is amazing for
And they still win.
a successful team.
Alan Kerry.
Oh, jeez.
3 weeks in a row for Alan. 33.
Is he tracking towards an all-port team?
Oh, a fair chance. I have mentioned that there. But he had 33. The Milkman had 33. Bernie Reid, 32. Samsung McNeil, 32. And Yanni Lathuris, 32. While the Scorpions, their fill-in player, Tom Morgan, 36.
Good work.
3 points better than anyone else, and the team loses.
Not
Rest of the team must have been shit. Particularly if Paul Marnie's one of your scorers. He had 31. Paul Marnie. So Tommy Morgan, 36. Paul Marnie, 31. Cooper McMurrich, 31. Brian Bell, 29. And Bullfed Allen had 28. But, yeah, the Warriors flexed their muscles this week. I think you mentioned at the time of the selection of these, how they're a big, strong team and lots of powerfulness in there. They remain undefeated with a 7-point victory. Like the Goblins earlier, the fill-in player, Morgan, was the best score by 3, and they still get beat. Match was evenly poised in the morning, and the scores were shocking except for Tom's. Warrior Samsung and Lathuris were the best, but yeah, there was nothing really there to write home about. The Scorpions probably would have really fancied themselves, but outside of Tom Morgan, they were pretty ordinary.
Wow.
And I don't think there was any pies in that one at all.
No, well, I think there was one pie.
Oh, I missed it. I missed 2. I must have been on a different page.
There's one in particular you shouldn't miss.
Oh, no, I would have had those. Must have been on a different page because you maybe changed the order. But yes, Chris Grant, 25, came in and picked up his Travis Matthews shirt from last week.
How about that?
Had 42. I wasn't far off. Was a double XL. He did say, well, I'm probably similar size to you, but I've got a few more muscles than me. But he had 25. Isn't that a drop down?
That
42 to 25.
A very big come down.
And then the very consistent Madame President or Club President, Jan Cogger, 23.
That's un-Jan-like.
She'd been so consistent the first 2 weeks, so she just returned to the form that she's had the previous 3 years.
I knew you wouldn't resist having one last whack there. Yeah. Let's have a quick look now at the ladder, Matty, before we wrap up. Look, the Warriors now standing alone on the top of the mountain. Yes,
they're on top of the ladder now, undefeated. The Crusaders, after their loss, dropped from first to 8th.
Wow.
The Grizzlies moved from 6th to 2nd from the weekend. Scorpions dropped from 3 to 6. The Otter win actually moved them into the top 5 now, and the Hookers win moved them from 8th to 3rd. The Goblins lost, but they actually went from 12th to 10th with a loss.
That's amazing.
And then the Peakers and Bullies sit at 11 and 12. So
there you go.
Yes, very interesting ladder as we're 3 games in.
Extraordinary. Oh, well, that's it for our review show. We've got a very, very big preview show going to drop on Thursday into your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, I was just going to say, Hazy, like if you do want to get quick access to the video before the great man sends his article out, you can subscribe to the Matthew Milne channel. You just hit, I think you just hit the bell or whatever it is and subscribe, and then
MMTV.
As soon as that video gets uploaded and comes live on YouTube, you'll get notifications straight away if you want to view it. Otherwise, you just wait a few hours and the great man will send an article out with the link. But I know you're all so interested and keen to view it. Joy Francis in particular.
She's very keen.
She likes my content.
If you think I'm going to say anything there, you've got another thing coming.
But yes, we've got a big, lots of videos in the preview, don't we, Mark?
We do. It's a big visual push into the preview show this week. So we'll stay tuned for that one.
That comes out Thursday.
For now, thank you very much to Neville Richards, Callaway, Travis Matthew, of course, Matt, the sponsors of the Premier League this year again. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for weighing so heavily on so many people.
No, I'll try my best. I'm not sure what the video... I'll send some videos from Brisbane to you while I'm on the track. How does that sound?
Frightening.
Might see if I can get one with Kieran Ma or something before the... or I'll get one with the horse maybe.
Subscribe now.
Yeah, we'll just do a portrait comparison.
Wow.
Yeah, so
let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Hazy. Thanks, guys.